If you live in an apartment building, you know the sound. It starts around 2 a.m. It sounds exactly like a child playing with marbles on the floor above you. It's annoying, right? You try to ignore it. You put a pillow over your head, you tell yourself, it's just the neighbor's kid. But before you get angry, you need to ask yourself one question. Does anyone actually live upstairs? This happened to a guy named David in Singapore. He had just moved into a classic high-rise apartment. It was a good deal, newly renovated 14th floor. The first 3 nights were perfect, but on the 4th night, the noise started. One drop, then the rolling sound across the floorboards. David looked at his clock, 2:43 a.m. He grabbed a broom, stood on his bed and banged on the ceiling. Keep it down, people are trying to sleep. The noise stopped instantly. David smiled, thinking he won. He went back to sleep. The next night, same time, 2:43 a.m. This time it was louder. It wasn't just one marble. It sounded like a whole handful of them being scattered across the floor. David was furious. He threw on his robe, marched out of his apartment, and took the stairs up to the 15th floor. He was going to give these neighbors a piece of his mind. He stomped down the hallway to the unit directly above his Unit 15-04. He raised his fist to pound on the door, but he froze. His fist hovered in the air. There was no welcome mat. The peephole was painted over black, and across the door frame there was a thick layer of undisturbed dust and a heavy rusted padlock. This apartment hadn't been opened in years. David stood there in the silence, and then, from inside the empty apartment right in front of him, he heard it. Click, clack. The marbles were rolling towards the door.